Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to explain one of the most underrated sci-fi movies of all time named Predestination. Some of you may not even have heard this name before, but I will make sure that you do not forget this name. Directed by Michael Spierig and Peter Spierig, this movie has an IMDb rating of 7.4. This movie is full of time travel and bootstrap paradoxes. I'll walk you through the film chronologically, explain the bootstrap paradox used by the story. So if you haven't seen this movie yet, go watch it because I am about to spoil it for you. So we begin in 1945, where a baby is left at an orphanage. This child will later be known as Jane. Later in 1960s, we see that Jane has grown up. She is bright but lonely. She applies to a program, presented as Space Corp. She performs exceptionally well in all the tests. However, she fails due to a certain physical test. She later falls in love at college with a mysterious man who disappears while she's pregnant. During childbirth, the doctors discover Jane is intersex and she undergoes forced surgery. During these chaotic events, her baby is abducted. Jane, bitter and broken, renames herself John and moves to New York. Later on in the story, we see John explaining his story to a mysterious agent known as the Barkeep. Barkeep offers John a chance to change everything through time travel. The agent reveals he works for a secret time travel organization known as the Temporal Bureau that had been presented earlier as Space Corp. Now here's the biggest twist of this movie. John is sent back, and shockingly, he becomes the man who seduced Jane in the 1960s. John impregnates Jane. The agent then forces John to leave Jane, setting the relationship to match the history John already lived. Imagine having a child with your own self. This is what Loki dreamt of in Season 1 and Season 2. Story does not end, we see even a bigger twist. Barkeep travels to the childbirth, abducts the newborn, and drops that infant in 1945 at the same orphanage where John, otherwise known as Jane, was raised. Finally, the loop is closed. So if you wanted to explain this movie in one line, you could say Jane becomes John, John impregnates Jane, and Jane gives birth to Jane. Parallel to this loop, we see another storyline. Barkeep was trying to find a fizzle bomber who had scarred the agent's face. Later on, we discover that the agent himself is the fizzle bomber, or to be precise, his future self. We also discover that John ages into Barkeep, thus John himself is the fizzle bomber. At their face-to-face confrontation, the bomber claims his bombings prevented even worse disasters. John kills the bomber, thus killing himself. But the film drops a chilling twist. The scars are still the same. And the question remains, did killing him break the cycle or ensure it? So that is it for today's video. I hope you liked this video. If you have recommendations, you can comment below. And do not forget to like, share, and subscribe this channel. Until next time, goodbye and take care.